Looked it very terrible. She was homeless, one layer with a wet blanket with no shoes. Temperature degree outside was 36 degrees. I said, don't step on the pavement with your bare feet. Step on the pavement with your blanket because the ground is freezing temperature. She said, I'm used to it. I said, oh my God. Polar bear, polar bear, polar bear. I said, what do you need? She said, I want a housing, a husband, or even a wife. They better give me what I want because I got gasoline and I'm going to burn everything down. I said, well, first thing you need to do is clean yourself up. Cleanliness to godliness is you're a goddess. You are a goddess. Never let them bring you down so far like this. I said, how old are you? 500 years old? It looked like you came from out of a Stargate. You appeared from out of this building unannounced. She said, I'm 21. I said, wow. She said, I look this old because I have a lot of dirt on me. I said, well, let me use my phone. I'll Google homeless shelters and I'll give you an address. You have something to write with? She said, no. I said, well, do you have family? She said, I'm from Calamit's Fall. I said, well, you need to get in contact with your family because they do love you. They're probably wondering where you're at this minute. See, I had a daughter who got strangled while in detention. There were these officers who had authority issues, and she was using drugs too. You remind me of her. Don't get yourself harmed. She was away from home, so when that happened, you're not at Calamit's Fall. You need to go home. Your family loves you. Don't get yourself in a bad situation where you have no control, because some people can't control themselves, especially these weirdos, these weird authority figures that think that you're on other things other than the help that you need. Government assistant, perhaps, a friend, someone to talk to, something warm to drink. I couldn't tell you the disposition that my daughter was in, but I'm pretty sure she was similar to you, but she was not in the same state. If I would have known, and if I still can find out who put their hands on her the wrong way, believe me, they will be meeting God. I will arrange the meeting. Since it's meant for me to share my story to you, find some help. Stay clean. Get dry. Get out this cold weather. It's the dead heart of winter. Don't get yourself killed by people who don't care. As I meet people as I walk, I'll send them your direction. Help is on the way. Believe me, we care. The new position or the new hires to be the new management. We need new blood in the company of understanding and reasoning. We don't need 1943's manpower of secret society boys club where women are looked upon as weak when in fact the men are the ones that are the weak. They're the ones that's running around with coochies instead of penises. So therefore, we're going to revamp and clean house and get rid of them and bring in the new hire of the new generation from 2015, which the new chapter begins. We're going to merge with Smithens, which is going to make us a larger company, and therefore we have more leverage to be a worldwide #1 produce company. So therefore, anyone that's in the company that has the old tactics of not listening and not behaving and using their power for personal vendettas, personal harm, sexual predatorial towards women, we're going to find you and we're going to eliminate you. We have already employed all the women to take positions for management and also for floor supervision. We've also already hired all the young men who understand technology. Eventually, all the labor jobs that you are comfortable with will become automated because people cannot behave. They have a temper. For some reason, they can't understand nothing personal. It's business. And so it's too much of a liability. And now we are at the age where we have enough sensory by the chip that is developed, and we have AI, quantum, and the next level to quantum is high NA, which is an ability to use cameras, audio, and for the computer to have enough information to make a judgment call like a human. So their liability is cut to basically 0.000001. They don't get tired, they don't get sick. Automated manufacturing, it started overseas. So therefore, we're coming for you. Enjoy the little bit of life that you have. Your corporate life is now gone and dead. Find something that'll keep you occupied. Change the medication that you are on and stop using street meds. Don't believe the hype with the legal marijuana. It's a way to keep you from getting good jobs because you're still tested because it's still a federal offense. Don't use the mushrooms. It's also still tested as a federal offense. It's to make you lazy and to think that it's legal to put up a fight that really is not a fight on the state level, and on the city county level you might be able to get away with it, but on the federal level it's designed to keep people not able to break the ceiling of economics. Basically you're going to stay poor. So these next 15 years, understand, if you're in a position, you better start thinking versus being mad. So therefore, use what God has blessed you with, which is that brain of a mush that you're destroying with nicotine and caffeine and other drugs that does nothing for you but cause you an emotional rage. Listen in the background. We got a good example.
All you motherfuckers won't settle. Chainsaw what? Your ass on what? They keep going this way. I just might break something tonight.
Now we have supervisors in positions of people's lives that they put in compromise because they can't control themselves. You understand? This is live in the field. They say you want to swim with the sharks. Well, there are still megalodons. And guess what? You've met one.